In days to come, the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established as the highest of the mountains, and shall be raised above the hills. All the nations shall stream to it. Many people shall come and say, "Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, and that we may walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth instruction, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between the nations, and shall arbitrate for many peoples. They shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war no more. O house of Jacob, come, let us walk in the light of the Lord."
What one word would you use to describe Christmas to someone who'd never experienced it before? I know that's a bit of a strange question to ask you, but go with me on this. What one word would you use to describe Christmas? Would it be presents, or celebrations, or decorations, or food, or family, or mince pies? I know that's 2 words, but what one word would you use to describe Christmas? Well, for me, the word that I would use is light. At Christmas time, light is everywhere. The Christmas lights are all around us. The city lights on Union Street, the decorations in our homes, twinkling in the windows, the Christmas tree lights everywhere, in shops and hotels and churches and community centers. There are other lights at Christmas time too. The star above the manger, the candles on the Advent crown, the angel choirs lighting up the sky around the shepherds as they announce their good news. The Christmas story is full of light. John's promise that the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome it. Isaiah's vision that the people walking in darkness will see a great light. John's description of Jesus as the light of the world. Isaiah's instruction to walk in the light, which we heard read just a moment ago. Let us walk in the light of the Lord. There is security in walking in the light of the Lord, knowing that we are seen and watched over by the loving God, knowing that we are cared for, and that none of our hurt or our need goes unnoticed. Knowing that when we walk in the company of God, there is a way through the darkness, a lightened path to follow, the path of the one who created all things good, the lightened path of the holy, good, and loving God, a lightened path that promises to lead us to the good things of God. Light is such a positive, hopeful, and affirming part of the Christmas season. But in light, there is also a challenge. When we walk in the light, we can be seen. And all that we do and say can be seen. You can't hide your secrets in the light. All of our words, all of our actions, all that we do and all that we say is seen and known. That is a challenge to us about how we live our lives. But it is also a challenge to the world around us. For there is so much in our world that is done in darkness, so much hurt caused, so many selfish decisions taken, so many unkind and unfair deeds carried out, when we think that no one is looking and no one can see. So much hatred hidden by the darkness. Tuesday, the 10th of December, is Human Rights Day. A reminder to us that many people are still oppressed in our world. Many people have their lives controlled by others. In many places, even the most basic of human rights are denied to people. The darkness hides oppression, violence, unfairness, abuse, and discrimination. So the light of Christmas is more than a twinkling fairy light. It is the light of God. The light of God who is loving and holy. The light of God who is hope and promise and love and healing and forgiveness for all people. The light of God is the declaration that God gives all for all of us. That God's promise to each person is that we matter and that we are free. And the light of God is also a challenge to the darkness. A challenge that shines out against division, greed, misused power, hate, injustice, and violence. So let us walk in the light of the Lord. Let us walk in that wondrous love and amazing hope. Let us walk in the light of the Lord and walk against the darkness and all that it represents. Let us walk in the light of the Lord.
Love in the wild. O God, how we work to tame your incarnational love, how we try to box it and name it, label it and tuck it away safely inside our understanding. Sometimes we even try to hide it inside, in case someone might see or judge or challenge our beliefs. To truly love, we have to turn our will and our actions to your way of living, which means a new way of living, a wilder way, a way that trounces fear and runs roughshod over misunderstanding and misdirection. Lord, let us hear your voice, the one calling us to beat our swords into plowshares, to learn war no more. May it be so. Amen.